Good morning, everyone. Today I am actually going to go through a gua sha routine with you today. So when I woke up this morning, I had some puffiness in my eyes and around the face because I had some alcohol last night. And usually when I wake up after having alcohol, my skin kind of tells me that it's not quite happy. And also I am getting my period, so you can see I've got little stuff going on around this area. So usually when I get my period, I get quite oily around here, and especially here I'll get pimples. So I'm managing it, but it happens. It's life. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to introduce you to two items. This is IIS or EASE from Native Essentials, and it's a rose distillate, hyaluronic acid serum that I use before I put anything else on. So what I'm going to do is and I'm kind of not very great at applying serum on my food because I just kind of blat it on. Okay, but the motions you should be using is from inward outwards, okay? So I usually just then inward outwards. So you can do this a little bit more eloquently, nicely, elegantly, but I'm a little quick when I'm doing this type of stuff because I'm a little lazy, to be quite honest. And the next thing I want to use is the calming oil, the Azure calming oil, also from Native Essentials, and this is the one that I will be using in conjunction with my gua sha tools, and I'll tell you about those ingredients a little bit later. So this one is rose quartz and this one is buffalo horn. So I like using two different ones. There are many different sizes, and there are ones that are made of jade, there are ones that are made of yak horn, but I like using buffalo horn because it naturally has healing properties. So a lot of people use the horns to alleviate arthritis. So when I go rock climbing and my joints get sore, I basically take a buffalo horn and I just scrape it. It's called scraping, obviously. Chinese medicine. That's why it's called gua sha. Gua is scrape. And so it actually helps with arthritis. And getting a hold of buffalo horn for gua sha is not expensive, so I highly recommend this. And then obviously rose quartz, one of the great things for the face. So before I do that, I'm going to put some oil on my face, and you can give yourself a little massage. So this oil is great because it smells really good. So you can use it as aromatherapy. You can put it on your wrists and just smell. It's a calming oil, so it has a calming effect. So my allergies get really bad around the eyes, and I actually do use the oils around the eyes, and I do use the EASE around the eyes as well. So what you want to do is just quickly give yourself a massage. I like using my middle fingers or ring fingers. Just here, push up to where your arch starts. So there's actually an acupressure point here that's important. So if you just push up and then go around, push up and go around. So when you go around your face, you don't have to use a lot of pressure. And then always just go upward towards your ears and outwards towards your ears. And then I'm lazy with my forehead. So down towards your temples and towards your ears. Down towards your temples. I usually stop at the temples a little bit just because it feels good to release that pressure point. And then towards the ears. So why are we brushing everything down towards the ears? It's because there are lymphatic drain nodes here that go from here as well all the way down to your collarbone. So as we are moving stuff in our face, lymph fluid actually moves around quite easily, so you don't have to use a lot of pressure. And so from the face, we want to go towards our ears, and then from the ears downwards towards the collarbone. So that's the movement that we would like to be using today. So now we take the gua sha tool, and I've actually taken before pictures just to see if I get deflamed or depuffed. So you'll see. So when you use the gua sha tool, there are many ways of holding it or using it. So this one you can use as a handle, right? And so you start, basically have it as flat as possible, and then just glide it outwards towards the ears. And there doesn't have to be that much pressure because the lymph fluids actually move quite easily, and you just want to glide it towards your ears. So again, from here, glide it towards the ears. So you can do it a few times. So I'm just going to quickly count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm just going to switch it up a little bit because I really want to get in here because that's where I get my allergies. 9, 10, 11, 12. I don't know if there's a difference, but it feels good. And the oils actually really smell nice. So I'm going to switch it up and use my other hand at this side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to switch it. 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so that's the sides of my face. So now, remember I told you there are acupressure points here. You can use this tool in here and just slowly follow your arch line. So with the cow horn, or the buffalo horn, and also put it here and get that acupressure point, and then slowly bring it out as well. So depending on how big your arch is, okay, this will actually help with the hooded eyes because you're massaging this area, because the hooded eyes usually come down, right? So when you're able to lift your eyebrows, it'll help with the hoodedness. And I'm getting to the age where things are starting to fall. Not as much collagen in my skin anymore. So that's why I started doing these exercises. Okay, so the other one, I'm just going to use this one. And then you don't have to put that much pressure, but I like to put a little pressure here because that's my acupressure point. And you can feel that it's actually slightly sore. And then when I get to my temple here, just a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay, so again, lymph fluid moves quite easily, so you don't have to put a lot of pressure. Okay, now the forehead. So I'm going to do another video for frown lines and wrinkles, okay, for prevention and even to get rid of them a little bit. But if you notice, when you frown, your muscles go in towards the center, right? And then you create those lines. What you want to do with the tool is lay it flat, go from the middle, and go opposing from your muscle contraction. Okay, so just think of it as you're ironing out those lines, but you don't want to use a lot of pressure. You just kind of want to use a movement where you're draining the lymph fluids towards your ears. So it's always an outward movement for this exercise. And I'll be showing you other exercises which require you to use your hands and activate some acupressure points. So right now, let's just focus on the tool. Change hands. I like using the longer side here because of my forehead. It just sits nicely around it. And then same with my buffalo horn. This one, you see, just kind of fits. So I can do a lot of it at once because I have a big forehead. Okay, there's no right way or wrong way of using these. It's just as long as it contacts your skin and whatever feels good. Use some logic in, if you are contracting muscles, then you want to spread them out, right? And I like using this one because it feels like a little bit of a massage. Okay, just slight movements. If it gets slightly red, it's okay. It just means your blood is flowing and you're alive. Okay, one last one is, remember how I was saying you want to drain everything down towards your collarbones? I am going to put some oils on my neck as well. Okay, so up towards my ears and then downwards. Okay, massaging downwards, massaging downwards. So for the purpose of draining lymph fluid, I just want to do a downward motion. I know when we're massaging, we kind of go like this, and we go up. But here, I want to bring the fluids down. Okay, like this. You can put it here. And I like to activate this pressure point behind my ears as well. Just give it a nudge. And then slowly bring it down. While you bring it down, it gives your neck a nice stretch in the morning as well. So again, I can use this and I can just nudge it a little bit, and this actually follows my neck contour better. So whatever you like to use, it's okay. So I'm going to stretch my neck because it's the morning to do some facial yoga. And just poke here and then drain downwards. So you can count 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. And if you want a nice lift here, actually you can go like this, and then, but I think my face already has that really sharp V shape. I can poke someone with my chin, but I guess lifting is always good to do because your skin constantly is losing collagen, so eventually it will sag. So it's always good to just lift everything up. Okay, and also right here, you notice my cheekbones. You can actually do a little bit more on your cheekbones to define it, like this. You see? Okay, not a lot of pressure. Remember to lay it flat as possible. And you'll see a little definition. So I hope this helps. One extra bonus is actually I do the back of my neck. I take the buffalo horn and I actually just do my neck really quickly because I get a lot of tension in here, and while I have it out, while I'm doing it, while I've got the oils, I just quickly do it. So this is actually not fully gua sha, because gua sha, when you actually do it, you'll get stuff coming out, like little red dots coming out. And if you really want to learn about that, I can do another video, I guess. But it'll look a little funny and it'll look a little ugly. So I hope this helps. I'm going to post some before and after pictures, and hopefully there's a difference. If not, I actually feel rejuvenated, I feel more awake, and I feel like my skin is definitely more calm. So again, I have used the Is from Native Essentials and the Azure Calming Oil from Native Essentials. So I'll see you guys soon. I'll make more videos.